Hey, what's going on out there? This was one more lock that was in that box that I had taken out earlier because I ended up wanting to make a key for it and actually trying this thing out. This is from Bill, from Bosnian Bill. Check out his YouTube channel for sure. Lots of cool stuff over there. He somehow couldn't find somebody with one of these keys to try and make this thing work. So basically what it's designed to do is you insert your key, and then this one is designed for a GMA key, Buick, Cadillac, Chevy, GMC key, and then so you would match up this keying here, or this milling here. So this milling ends up to match with this key here. So we're going to go ahead and open it up, and then I will key this, and then we will send it back to Bill, and then he can try to pick it. Okay, so that's a royal pain. Let's see here. Pop this bottom deal off. Okay, so apparently we just insert this key, make sure it goes in all the way, and then we turn it, and then now it should be keyed to this key. At least that's the way it's supposed to be. Okay, so now it opens, shuts, locks, lock, unlock. So it only takes a quarter turn. The advantage to this is that you could key your padlock to your vehicle key, so you don't have to carry so many extra keys around. You know you're always going to have your car keys, so you'd always have your keys for your padlock. Right off the bat, just take a look at the shackle. I can tell you in 2 seconds whether it's made out of hardened steel or not, or good steel. And I would say it does look like it is made out of a fairly decent hardened steel, because my bolt cutters didn't really do too much to that. So I don't think it's like a boron carbide. It's probably not that hard, but it did seem to take that pretty well. It doesn't seem to dent too much. Nice rubberized outer coating, and also a nice little flap here, so it keeps the dirt and grime out. This lock sounds like a better idea than it may be, simply because the customer's going to have to be too educated. I mean, you're going to have to know what year car you have, what, key blanks are always changing and keyways are always changing, and what kind of vehicle. It's hard for me to keep track what key blank goes in what vehicle, let alone having the customer try and figure that out. So maybe if they somehow sold this directly with the vehicle they were trying, maybe if they tried to sell it in, direct with the manufacturers as like a trailer hitch lock or a tow lock or truck box lock or something, that may be a little bit better angle for them, because educating the customer on exactly why they should spend whatever 20-30 bucks on this as opposed to anything else, and that it's going to match their own key, and they're going to have to figure out what kind of key blank they have and what year, make, and model vehicle they have to match this up. I think that education process would be quite expensive. But as far as the lock goes, it looks okay. See if it's a ball bearing or not. No, it's not. It's just one little tab. So it's just one little tab that kind of goes into the latch. So this thing may be prone to shimming. But as far as pick resistance, I would think this would be a fairly difficult lock to pick. I would think this would actually be more difficult to pick than your average master lock. And I say that simply because these GM locks usually incorporate a sidebar. So that sidebar it's actually, the pins are interacting here with the cuts of the key, and then that actually allows a sidebar to fall into the side of it, and it allows the key to go ahead and turn over and rotate in the cylinder. It's kind of similar to the way medical locks work without the lift and rotate process. It's a very, very dumbed down version of that. But I still think it's actually going to be fairly difficult to pick, because unless you can get pressure on the sidebar to put tension on it, I would say this would be not as easily picked as most of your master locks or whatever brand locks are out there. So we're going to send this back to Bill, and hopefully he'll have the key, and maybe he can try and pick it, and then it can go out to the rest of the lock picking community. So that's the bolt lock review and my brief take on it from what I see here. Good idea. Looks like this was cast in 2009. Product winner, product showcase winner. Lots of cool ideas. Long-term educating the consumer about what it is and how it works. So for more information, check out the website below.